My name is Kim, and here on this channel, I try to show you how I live my best healthy life while maintaining my 100-pound weight loss and maybe even losing those last 10 pounds. I have followed Weight Watchers in the past, but I am currently counting calories and macros. And if you're new here, thank you so much for visiting and sticking with me before I've had a cup of coffee. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button if you like these kind of videos and turn on that notification bell. And let's get into this, what I eat in a day on the weekend. All right, here is breakfast this morning. I have a mini cinnamon raisin bagel that is 120 calories. And then I have this yogurt bowl. In the yogurt bowl is the Chobani mango. This is 130 calories, 11 grams of protein. And then 1/3 cup of the non-fat Greek yogurt from, this is Kroger Private Select, Simple Truth. And I put 1/3 cup. The breakfast overall is 305 calories and 24 grams of protein. Now this is just like a super simple breakfast. It's kind of light. We are headed to my son's cross-country meet, so I know I'm gonna stop and get extra coffee. I don't know if there will be any concessions. Hopefully for the younger one, there will be, but this will just keep me moving throughout the morning. Well, we made it to the cross-country meet. Miles got here on time. I got some coffee. The boys got donuts. The music has been so loud that I'm like, I'm gonna get a copyright claim. And I did get this cinnamon roll. I'm so tired. I was like, I need sugar. I haven't touched it. And this is like the size of Silas's head. So definitely won't be eating it all. Now that I'm getting more caffeine and coffee in my system, I'm not feeling starving. And then I did also bring an apple. I always count my apples as about 95 calories. The cinnamon roll will depend on how much I eat, if I eat it. And then Silas has a donut for later. And as for my coffee, this is just black coffee, full of caffeine. Full of caffeine. So Miles just finished his race. He did an awesome job. I ate my apple. I have not touched that cinnamon roll because we were running around cheering everybody on. We're gonna make the drive home and probably get some. I would like to congratulate myself for thinking of myself yesterday when ordering food. So my lunch today is this amazing chicken satay, about 150 calories for the chicken. And then I have a peanut sauce that came with it, 70 calories. That's the peanut sauce. And then it's just on a leftover salad from dinner last night. So that's not a ton of calories. We have some leftover pizza too. Yeti, do you want some pizza? So we'll see how it goes. I've had this chicken satay before. It's so good, so good. And it's really good in calories and if you're following WW points, because beyond the peanut sauce, like it's just really good protein. But I'm gonna dig in to this because I'm hungry. I worked up an appetite running around cheering on Miles. We're doing it, we're doing the pizza. It's the square pizza slices, so it's about 150 calories is what I'm counting it. I warmed it up in the air fryer at 350 for like 2 to 3 minutes and it looks amazing. The air fryer is going now because Mark is gonna eat some pizza too. But with the pizza, that brings my lunch to about 370 calories, which is, I mean, pretty good. And that'll give me some energy to hopefully hop on my bike and do a little bike ride. I have been hanging out at home because Mark and the boys went to help a friend with a yard project. And I just realized like I'm starving. And so I'm gonna get a snack. Normally I would eat some cottage cheese, but my Kroger was out of the kind I normally buy. So I have this Jolly Time Healthy Pop, 100 calories for the pack, 94% fat-free butter and sea salt flavor. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave and snack. I'm starting to get ready because my friend is hosting a fall party tonight. She's making chili and everybody's bringing something. And I have tag team with a friend to bring the tortilla chips and celery for her buffalo chicken dip. Now, I am not the kind of person who thinks I need to eat before I'm going somewhere to eat, so I don't eat the quote unquote bad things, but I am definitely the kind of person who needs to eat so I don't go into a party like completely hangry. So while I get ready, I might try to like work up some energy to do my hair. We'll see, but I'm just gonna heat up some vegetable soup. This is the WW 0 Point soup. It has zucchini, squash, cabbage, green beans, onions, garlic, and I always add some V8 juice. Normally you would put carrots in it, but I didn't have carrots. And while I have carrots now, I'm not gonna like cook carrots just to put in the soup. So I'm gonna make this. This is about 60 calories a serving, but I really just don't stress about it. It's super good, super filling, and it'll help keep me going until I get to the party. So I got my tortilla chips. I just got something super basic and my celery. I also picked up just this kombucha to help with some hydration. I've been having problems with headaches and whatnot because it's been a rough few weeks, let me tell you. So for viewers who have been around, you might have noticed that you've only seen Yeti in today's video, and that is because Denali is no longer with us. I'm going to try to keep it brief so I don't get too sad, but Denali had just been facing a lot of health problems. He had been going downhill, and then we found a large mass on his leg, and it just kind of, there was no decision to be made. It was just in his best interest to not keep making him live in pain. So that was just really rough. It's been super hard on Silas. He's just got such a big heart with so many big feelings, and we're just adjusting to life with one dog. And so as we are kind of just going through that whole grieving process, Miles came home sick, and I thought he was totally faking it, to be honest. Like, totally. He's like, I have a sore throat, but he didn't seem sick. Well, over the past over the next few days, well, became increasingly clear that he was not doing so hot. So we gave him a COVID test. He tested positive. Now I was feeling very deja vu because he got COVID around this time last year, and it was in very close proximity or close timing to my race. Last year I didn't do my big triathlon because he had COVID, and we were kind of going through the motions. We knew he would be done with quarantine, we'd be okay. Well, a few days later, Mark and I both tested positive. Mark had a pretty mild case, and while I didn't like have to go to the doctor or anything, it just hit me super hard. I had the worst cough I've ever had. I was just totally knocked down. I felt like garbage for a week, and I'm still really struggling with fatigue, with headaches, and I'm kind of like 3 weeks out almost from my positive test. So I'm really hoping to turn the corner because exercise doesn't feel good. Like, I just want to feel like myself. So even going to this party tonight, I'm just like, I want to go. I want to have fun. I want to see my friends, but I'm also like, I know I'm going to go home at 7:30. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. I got some sleep after going to that party last night. It was so good. There was like buffalo chicken dip and chili, molasses cookies. I didn't eat like a ton. I didn't go overboard, but I enjoyed the food that was there. Did get home by 8:30. I don't think I took off my makeup though. But it's time for breakfast. Mark just called Miles down, and here's what I'm eating. I have some eggs with a little bit of cheese, half and everything bagel, and then a little bit of cream cheese, about 300 calories for this. The bagel came from a local bakery, so I don't know the calories, but I'm guessing 150 for that with the cream cheese. And then I made 6 eggs for 4 people with probably a third a cup of cheese. So I'm really just guesstimating there, but we're gonna dig in and get ready for hopefully a good Sunday.
Come on!
It is lunchtime, so I am having some of Mark's leftover pasta. This is probably about 250 calories. This is from Domino's of all places. But spinach, mushrooms, penne, and then to add up some veg, I'm gonna have more of this vegetable soup. It's not chili like this old label says. So when I make soups like this, I do just like eat them every day. Low calorie, easy way to get vegetables in, and I don't want my hard work to go to waste, so I'm gonna dig in. I feel like the most boring person on the planet today. So I've like not done much. I ate lunch and then I like lay down on the couch. Like I said, I've just been dealing with such like fatigue since having COVID. So kind of like took a nap. I snacked on an apple. The kids were with friends hanging out. So I'm gonna get ready to make dinner here, but we're just kind of chilling. It's like a really lazy Sunday. It is time for dinner, or at least to start thinking about dinner. And on Sundays, I'd like to do something just a little special since the week can get so hectic. And so we're gonna do some baked chicken leg quarters. Now you can reduce the calories by removing the skin. My kids love the skin, the husband loves the skin. So I bake them like this, and then, you know, I might have a couple bites and then discard the rest. And we are making a balsamic honey glaze, so we will need some balsamic vinegar, soy sauce, honey, rosemary. Now the recipe calls for fresh rosemary, and I actually thought I had some, but I don't. And then garlic. So we're gonna put everything in the blender, and I will let you know what the amounts are, but we're gonna get that cooking, and we're also gonna preheat our oven to 425. All right, so we're gonna start with a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. The recipe calls for 8 cloves of garlic, but these are the most giant garlics I've ever seen, so we got 4 of those. And a tablespoon of dried rosemary. So our little sauce is all set, and I have my chicken in this cast iron pan just because this is what fits best. And then I threw in a few potatoes that I got from our farm basket this week. So we're just gonna pour this on. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. Just really coat those chicken quarters. Any of those flavors will just go to the bottom. So we're gonna put this in the oven, 425 for about 45 minutes. This should let the chicken skin get super crispy, those potatoes to cook, and all I'm gonna have to do is heat up a bag of broccoli. So as I was smashing the garlic, Mark commented that I should get out my new knives. If you have been around, then I know I asked in a video for knife suggestions, and these were not the knives, these KitchenAid knives, but I was at Target, and I just have to share this good deal because I love a good deal. And these were originally $120. They were marked 50% off, and then somehow in my Target Circle app, $15 off. So originally $120, and I got them for $44. So I'm super excited. I don't know that I'm gonna put like the block out just because it takes up so much counter space, but I am just so happy to get some new knives. The knives we've been using, we got as a wedding gift, which was like 13.5 years ago, I think. And then my children took the steak knives out into the yard and decided that they wanted to use them for whittling. So Mark is laughing as he's holding the camera because it's so ludicrous. Like some of our steak knives, I put one away. Let me see if I can find it. Like they're missing the tips. Like they're missing the tips because They like use them. Yeah, here is one. Look at that. Like, that is the most ridiculous thing. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage because I have new ones now. Well, dinner is ready, and if I can say so, this is looking like so good. So good. The chicken crisped up just the way I wanted it. We have some broccoli, some potatoes. According to MyFitnessPal, a chicken leg quarter is 230 calories. The broccoli is about 30, and the potatoes are about 110. So we're under 400 calories for this dinner, and that's if I eat all the chicken. We'll see how it goes, but I am so excited to dig in. It's chicken.
Kinda don't want to eat the potatoes tonight.
Why don't you want to eat the potatoes?
Because they're probably like too big.
So Silas, what did you think of the chicken?
It was so delicious.
It was so delicious? Aw, thank you. Well, it's kind of the end of the night. Yeti and I actually just got back not too long ago from a walk. The boys were watching Lord of the Rings. That's not my jam. So I thought she and I could just move a little bit. And it was nice. I was listening to an audiobook and just enjoying the warm weather. And I should have changed my clothes though, because I definitely worked up a sweat. So as like a little evening treat, I'm gonna have one of these Outshine bars. This is the watermelon flavor. The watermelon flavor is not my favorite. I thought I'd love it. It's okay. But there are 60 calories per bar, which is really nice. And it's just a nice, easy treat. So I'm gonna have that. And we're gonna wrap up this very amazing what I eat in the weekend. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it here, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button, turn on your notifications, like this video. And until next time, do something you love.